Hey, I got a great show for you today. I'm talking about making history type of show today. So let's get into it. Let's talk about everything we're going to talk about today. All right. Fran Brown and Deion Sanders have sent the paperwork in to the NCAA. So that thing it's about to go down. And to me, to be honest, I break everything down to you. Basically, I'm telling you on the next segment, history will be made. The NCAA has to make a decision by, I'll tell you. Deion Sanders is college football, y'all. Ever since he said he wanted to play, everybody want to play him. Everybody want to play him. So I'm like, all right, cool. All right, cool. So we're going to talk about that. Shiloh is ready for that 40. Shiloh is ready for the 40, y'all. And the pro day in the draft for Colorado and everybody here is almost here, y'all. It's almost here. Like, not this week coming. This week coming, my birthday week. They got one more week to prep. And then the next week, it's game time. They got to come with it. All the Colorado Buffs. Then at the end of that month, it's pro day. And then where will Shedeur end up? Because there's a lot of stuff going on with quarterbacks. And also, y'all, if you haven't already, do me a big time favor and subscribe to College Football with Colin Moore as well as Texas Football with Colin Moore. But, hey, let's jump off into this thing. So, Coach Prime and Fran Brown, well, Coach Prime said it. Like, hey, man, we need to have a spring game. That's what we need to do. Instead of everybody canceling, everybody running, that's what we need to do. Well, Fran Brown stepped up ASAP and say, I want all that action. Give me that action. Give me that. And before you know it, small world, Fran Brown and Deion Sanders have a history together. They got a history together. Now, you know all us gonna know Deion Sanders. We gonna all know Deion. That we gonna know. But, man, look here. With the fact that you have Fran Brown recruited Shiloh while he was at Baylor. So, Baylor wanted Shiloh, which you know Shiloh ended up in the SEC with South Carolina. But Baylor wanted him, and Fran Brown was the DB coach that was finna grab him. Like, bro, what's happening? Let me get you. So, just imagine what? Shiloh went to college what? You know why it's been a while since, when he started school. So, they got all that history. They knowing each other. And now you coming through, you gonna still go through and holler at Prime when you see him. What's up, boy? Holla at me. So, bam. Now you got all that going on. So when Prime say what he said about the spring game, and now you have Fran Brown jumping in and saying, hey, let's do something. They actually sent in the paperwork. Syracuse had to send in their paperwork. Colorado them had to send in their paperwork. Now we just waiting on the answer. Now we are just waiting on the answer. So, to me, honestly, y'all, I feel like history getting made. Unless, and I'm talking about that in the next segment. I just feel like they got to say yeah to it unless they don't want Prime to be the one to make the move. Unless the NCAA just don't want Prime to make the move. They could knock it. But I feel no reason why whoever supposedly is over the NCAA, I feel it's no reason they should shut this down. It is no reason they should shut this down. Like, this has to happen. It gotta happen. Like, why would you shut this down? So the fact that Deion Sanders and Fran Brown, and then they gonna make it, like I told you yesterday, y'all, they gonna make this thing real good. They're gonna make it where you have, they gonna have a finance, and they dressed it up good. I'm talking about, now you know you gotta dress it up. Now they might was already gonna do that, but let's just talk. They may have probably already was gonna look at it that way, but they dressed it up good. I know they probably got on the phone back and forth. Hey, big dog, let's do it this way. Hey, let's do it this way. Hey, let's add this. So now the way it's dressed up, the NCAA has no reason to deny it. Because they saying not only are they gonna play a game, which you see the spring game is crumbling all around us. Let's save the spring game. So now they saving it. And they gonna make both universities money. Everybody gonna get hyped up. So that's money for your university. All right, cool. Then we're gonna make sure the young men know how to work money. We're gonna have a financial literacy class or teach financial literacy as well. So they are making sure that the NCAA cannot deny it. They making sure the NCAA can't deny it. Because you can't deny it now if you got them saying, not only are we going to play football, yes, that's for everybody. That's the show for everybody. But what we're going to do as well is we're going to teach these young men about money. We don't want them blowing all their money. And if we teach the young men how to be great young men and how to earn that money, how to save that money, how to make that money, how to invest that money, now you got young men that's going to be put back into your communities, and they're going to be great young men. Prime them ain't playing, y'all. Fran Brown and Prime ain't playing. Then you have Marshall Faulk already on the squad who was in the financial literacy world for a minute. So now this is looking real good. This is looking real good. So to me, I feel like April the 10th is when the NCAA is going to review it. So not this week coming, because this is my birthday week, this March. March 29th, my birthday. Yeah. I'm going to say that all week. That's Saturday, next Saturday, not this Saturday. But this is my barber birthday day. Y'all see my barber got me right last night. That boy got me right. This is birthday day. So next Saturday, my birthday, and UFL start, United Football League, which I love. Not the next week, that's pro day. The week after that, bam, you get to hear the answer. And the answer should be making history, baby. But let me see what y'all talking about. Ali, what's happening? You know what, Ali? I decided that as long as God allowed me to be in the state of Florida, and I really like kind of doing shows where I can maneuver around and I could get down, I think I want to be outside for all my shows. Every show I do, I think I want to be outside, unless it's raining. Unless it's raining. And even then, I'd rather do it in the car than just be stuck in, I don't know. That's where I'm at now. I think outside just give me extra life. The sun, the clouds, the backdrop. It's just a beautiful thing. Tex Coco, what's happening? DF, what's good? J Will, Lady C, Pete, what's good? JB, what's happening? K Bell. Lady C, you say celebrate with y'all week. Yeah, I'm gonna get down now. Salty, you said yes. Bro, listen, that's the last segment of the day. We talking about that, yup. Where will Shiloh Shedeur end up? Yes, that we talking about that because Jameis Winston did sign with the Giants. He did. He signed with the Giants. And yeah. Hey, we gotta talk about that. Hey, TB, you said colon. Nah, we gotta talk about that. Hey, if we gonna, I feel like it got to be official. Like, why wouldn't they do it? They had no choice but to do it. He came in 2019. Yeah, I knew it was a while. I knew it was a while ago. So that's how long Fran Brown actually had communications with Coach Prime. That's a long time, y'all. Jay Will, you say, I hope they're able to pull that off. It will be interesting to see you play another team in the spring. It's going to be amazing. That thing going to be amazing because it's ground, man, yeah. We're going to talk about it in the next one. Yeah, the next segment, we talking about that. That's going to be amazing, y'all. It's just, will they allow us to do it? Will they allow us to do it? I don't know if they going to allow it because Prime would make history. That is making history. Do you want Prime to make history or do you want Michael Gusowski to make history? That That depends on how they want it to go. Because, you know, you could get it to somebody else next year if they wanted to. Or they could say, hey, y'all send y'all paperwork in. Yeah. Y'all just beat them. Beat them to it. Yeah. Yeah, beat them to it. But you never know how that thing gonna go. Miss Anderson, what's good? T. Walker. D. Goddess. You say the real headspace. Hey, what's happening? D. Hall, what's good? JB, you say, you know he be acting different when he got it. Ooh, don't. Listen, a cut. I told my wife before I came on, I said, God, dog, a cut make you feel like, boy, whoo, my bank account got to be on $1 trillion right now. Goodness gracious, I got $1 trillion in the bank account. Dog. TB, you say if Syracuse and Colorado happens on spring game, top 5 and top 4 star recruits will show up, especially Tristan Keys, the LSU commit. I don't know who will show up, but hey, listen, it will be groundbreaking. It'll have everybody's attention. I know that. Everybody would tune in to see what happened. Blue, you say, I hope there's a leader on the team who's been with Prime that can make sure the new guys stay on the right path during the break, since we lost a lot of leaders this past year. Well, everybody know what time it is. You got to come back and rock and roll. Prime and I already probably told him that. Pete. Hey, yeah. The dog's kicking. The dog. Boy, the waves, man, listen. But God knew I had to be in front of this camera. He knew I had to be in front of this camera. He had to get me right. So when I jump off in front of this camera, like I had to get with it. Let me see. Almighty, what's good? Tom, you said Fran Brown is a real one. Always talk high left Coach Prime. Didn't realize they knew each other since he was at Baylor. That's what I'm saying. Them boys nice. Hey, Blue, appreciate it. Play for Keys, what's happening? Everybody on April the 4th. Yeah, y'all. Let's jump into that next segment. And the next segment is hey, TB. Hey, it will. It will. It's just you don't know who all coming, but you know it will. Because everybody gonna want to be there. History will be made. The NCAA has to say yes to it. Now, it's in their hands, which they don't even control nothing right now. Like, the college football committee control who get in. The NCAA is worthless at this point. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all just somewhere located, feel like y'all make big decisions. If you want to make some real big decisions, say yes to it. April the 10th. I know y'all done already called each other up. Bob, Susie, Tim, and everybody else. You see what Deion Sanders is doing? Yeah, Coach Sanders. Not Coach Prime, Coach Sanders. What do you guys want to do? I know it's coming for April the 10th, but what do you really want to do? Do you want to let him make history? And somebody gonna be there. Now, if we got to make sure that when he makes history, we make history. We could be the ones that said yes to it, and it changes the whole course of football. Your kids will benefit. It got me spitting. Your kids will benefit from this. We can all put our name, we could stamp our name on it. We could make them say who was all in the room. We would go down in history. Prime would make history, but he doesn't make history without us. So let's get together on April the 10th and say yes to it. Well, what about Dabo? You can let Dabo do it. You can let Steve Sarkisian do it. You can let Kirby do it. You can let Alabama, somebody do it. We could even let Nick Saban do it. Well, you know, Nick doesn't care about all that. Nick, if Nick was here, Nick would have played. So yeah, Nick the GOAT, he doesn't care. But you know what? Nick's gonna say we should do it. Call Nick now. Nick. Hey, Nick, what about Deion having that spring game? What do you think? Yeah, let him do it? I figured it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, y'all, if they do it, Prime will make history. on April the 10th, they have it in their hands. It's sitting in their hands. They can say yes. If they say yes to it, the game that Prime gonna play on April the 19th, that's televised on ESPN2, depending on how they do it. Depending on how they send the paperwork in and what they gonna say. But that game could be for Syracuse and Prime. On ESPN2. The game already happened on ESPN2. Now put Syracuse on that day. Let them come that week and they just practice and practice and practice and practice. And you know it's going to be loyalty. And what I mean by loyalty is Fran Brown wants to look excellent out there and Deion Sanders want to look excellent out there. So they're going to do everything in their power that both of them look excellent out there. This is a situation that's going to be a blessing for both of them, for the whole country after that. But for them, they got to make sure it's a win-win on both programs. So that's how history going to get made. NCAA got to say yes on April the 10th, which they should. It's no reason they shouldn't knock it. And once they do that, it's a wrap. So if you got them doing that, you have it where Syracuse going to come. Coach got to get them the facilities. Or we got to go up there. Or we meet in a neutral spot. We got to show love to Syracuse. Syracuse got to show love to us. In that game, you want to see us make plays. You want to see them make plays. You want to see them give Prime and Colorado love. You want to see them give Fran Brown and Syracuse love. Now, once you do that, everybody else jumping on. Well, they going to jump on anyways, but they surely going to jump on when they see how Prime and Fran Brown handle it. So, and then you got the financial literacy class. That's going to be amazing because Fran Brown already jumping out there saying, I ain't letting my players leave this university getting NIL money for 4 years, 5 years, 20 years. You know how long players stay now. And we not going to send them out with 40% of their money. Whatever they get, they saving 40. If they get $3 million, they saving 40% of it. They will leave here with money. So I love it. I love what we got going down. It's on and popping. But let me see what y'all talking about. Blue, you say if this was last year, it should have been Miami versus Colorado joint practice. It would have been fine. Ooh, yeah, it would have been. God, dog, it would have been. But I think Fran Brown the perfect person for it because you got another brother. Like he said, man, you got two African Americans. See, you know what? I thought about it. As soon as they said two African Americans setting the tone, two brothers. I thought about old boy. And I can't knock him. Because he is what he is. For Notre Dame. Notre Dame kind of threw me off, man. He kind of threw me off. Like, never mind, I don't want to talk about that. I want the brother to succeed, but that was kind of weird how he went to talking. Man. Because at the end of the day, if we really backdate this thing, if everybody want to backdate, if you really want to backdate, we all came from the same person, the G.O.D. We all came from him. And he started the whole thing. So it don't, you want to backdate it. Say you, just get up there and say you're a child of God. Hey, I'm a child of God making history. Go ahead and say that. God, no. JB, you said Coach Prime applied pressure, so now the NCAA got to make the decision. Everybody waiting. They will. They better. Miss Claire, you said God bless them for teaching our young men. Whew, yes. Whew. They need to hear about that money before they get out here. You don't get to hear about it and nobody teach you about it. You can have a long life with no cash. Like you could be making money, but money come to your hand and go to your bills. Come to your hand, go to your bills. Come to your hand, go to your bills. That ain't the way you want to live. D Goddess, East Coast Cab. Blue, you say it's definitely going to be a black. Yeah, it is. I'm ready to see it. Red, what's happening? They need to say yeah. It's like no reason they shouldn't say yeah. That's the crazy thing about it. East Coast Cab, you say people are scared to showcase their players. If they want to leave, they'll leave it. Correct. Me and Coach Prime talked about that. Like, we laughed like, bro, what you hiding from? What are we hiding from? Because if a joker want to dip, they gonna dip. Y'all, they been dipping for years. It's just somebody, listen, this is what happened, y'all. This is what really happened. I'm tired of people taking my players, and they take them right after spring. No, they don't. You should want that player to get an opportunity to shine the dip. If you ain't got him in your star lineup, that's why he leaving. He ain't leaving because he the man. He leaving because he ain't the man. So why are you tripping that somebody leaving because they ain't the man? Because you trying to save him for next year? Nah, go recruit again. That's what recruiting for. That's what recruiting for. But that's neither here nor there. Miss Harris, what's good? TC, what's good? Yeah, y'all. So it's crazy. Blue, you say it's going to be hard for the media to, well, they gonna still find a way to throw rocks at Coach Prime. I don't care. Even when if they have a spring game and they go amazing, it works amazing for both programs. So I must have got in my eye. It go amazing for both programs. They gonna find a way to throw a rock at Coach Prime now. They ain't gonna throw one at Fran Brown, but they gonna throw one at Coach Prime. Lisa, what's happening? Salty, you say what what has Paul Feinbaum said about the idea? I haven't heard what he said, but I'm pretty sure he's like, wow, Prime's just really changing the game out here. Y'all let Prime come in here. The man only been coaching like a hot second, and he's already playing a game. Why couldn't you guys think of that? Prime done put that thing out there now. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what the next subject is. Let's go to the next topic. Let's hit that next topic. And, hey, rightfully so, Deion Sanders, y'all. And I talked about that a couple days ago. Coach Prime is college football. Like, he really came in and made everybody watch Jackson State. He made everybody watch Travis Hunter get up there and say, I ain't going to no Florida State. I ain't going to no Power 4, no Power 5. Can't nobody at them big boy schools in the SEC, Big 10, Pac-12, all that recruit me. Deion Sanders recruit me, boy. And that's where I'm going. That boy changed history right there. That boy been changing history then he told him when he played Oregon, y'all can laugh at me now. Actually, we pretty good this year, but you can laugh at me now. At this level I'm at, I won't ever be here again. I won't ever be here again. So, hey, he ain't there. Now you got Coach Prime finna have a spring game. That man done changed history having a spring game on these boys against another team. Now, y'all know this probably been, everybody done probably said it throughout history about why are we just playing each other? We could go have a game. But nobody stepped out there to do it. But what they did step out there and do, you know what? I don't want to play the game. People are taking my players. And Prime said, man, bro, they gonna dip if they wanna dip. So let's play the game anyways. Matter of fact, let's not just play the game. Let's play somebody. I know ESPN 2 waiting on it. They probably called the NCAA themselves. The NCAA got a call from ESPN. Hey, yeah, this is ESPN. You know who back us? Disney. We got all the money. Yeah. Let us go ahead. Let us go ahead and send you a check. Yeah, you can take your family anywhere. We can send a personal check. We can make it an NCAA or you. How you want this check to go? Yeah, well, we got to get this. This is breaking history. And Prime already on ESPN too. Yeah, we'll send you the check. So, y'all, this is going to be huge. Here we go again. Prime is the center of attention. My boy is history making. Now, I don't know if he probably, he a calculated joker. That joker calculate everything. So, yeah. It was calculated. Now, did Coach Prime know, it was going to take off like this? Maybe he didn't. But if God so fit to let this happen right now on the spot, God, dog. Him and Fran Brown, they did something. Hey, them boys did something. So I'm like, Lee. Yeah, he college football, y'all. He is Mr. College Football. Like, we got to really go ahead and put a stamp on that. He is Mr. College Football. Coach Prime got everybody watching, got everybody tuned in, got everybody locked in on him. So, Yeah, he is. College football. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get me something to drink. Hold up. You may know who this brand is, but I ain't gonna advertise them until they pay me a little something. So yeah. That thing going down. They can't stop it. That thing going down. At the end of the day, Coach Prime making history. You can't stop it. The NCAA should want this. They should want this. They should want this game. But it depends on who are the people. Who are the NCAA? That's why I told y'all on a side note, that's why the SEC and the Big Ten, they are trying to hog all the money and break off from everybody and make everybody play by their rules. Now, when they do that, I think they're supposed to do that in either this year or next year. They're supposed to break off, and they're going to control everything. So, my thing is, does the NCAA even matter? Can we just slide down and play each other and just let the chips fall where they may? But then, nah, you can't do that because then they'll try to punish Coach Prime to the max, boy. Hey, tax him. Tax him. Ban him for the whole year. So, yeah. But this is history. And Coach Prime really changing the game, and everybody know it. You have it where the Texas Tech coach that came out, which you know him and Prime know each other from, because Prime's son played at the high school that he was coaching. So that coach, Joey McGuire, coached Bucky. Deion Sanders Jr., he coached him in high school. So he came out and said, hey, let's get this waiver approved and let's meet up at the Frisco Star and have a game. Now, I seen all y'all come out and say, why is we talking about the Frisco Star? Why we doing all that? Like, why we gotta go that route? So, they changing the game. They changing the game. I like it. I like it. It's about to go down. Texas Tech coach wanting to play him. The coach that's at Prairie View A&M, he wanted to play him. I wish Jackson State would have said something, but I'm glad Fran Brown said something. I'm glad. Let me see what y'all talking about. Miss Kimmel, what's good? Blue, you say it would be packed. Just wish it was in Dallas. That's what your boy said. Joey McGuire, the Texas Tech head coach. Ali, yeah, I know, man. Blue, you said Coach Prime knows how to operate better than any college football. Man, you know what? It's like Coach Prime is beyond his time. Like, he really beyond his time. Like, he really beyond his time. Golly, my boy beyond his time. JB, you say you getting your hair done? Oh. Hey, you know we will. Right now we still on Coach Prime making history. Then I got 3 more segments left after that. P. Holland, what's good? You say iron with sharp iron. Both coaches correct. They both win out of this. Dante, you say he's about to change the college football game. If they put, yes, it's pretty much done. Like, to me, it's done. Like, why would the NCAA deny this? They both want it. They both in process of practicing. I think Syracuse will have to adjust their schedule a little bit. They might lose some days, but who cares? They want to play this game. They want to make history. Jarrell, you say the game is on April the 19th on ESPN2 for Colorado. And they'll make that thing happen. Blue, you say you won't be surprised if we get a huge flip like Travis Hunter. It will be a 5-star that shocks the world soon. I'm calling it now. Well, I don't know when they're going to make their big boy commits, but I know a lot of players already rocking with Prime, so it's game time. Blue, you say players are going to leave regardless of these changes. Coaches are stuck with. They are. Like, they so scared they running. Like, don't run from what your new reality is. Like, this my new reality. Coming on here, getting down with y'all. Like, in my mind, I done already scripted out. Okay, when I'm 5 years in the game, when I'm 10 years in the game, when I'm 15 years in the game, I done already scripted out, man, you know, I need to stay in shape. I need to stay present myself in front of this camera in a nice way because I know it's going to change my life. Yeah. So they better expect change. I expect change, so they better expect it. Mike, I appreciate it. Pete, you said Coach Prime is a trendsetter. Trendsetter, yeah. He's setting the tone. Yeah, he don't follow no trend like you said. He set the trend. He set the trend. He set the tone. He an icon. Like Fran Brown said, he said, when I'm playing, it happened, it's the icon Deion Sanders, and you got me over here, just old Fran Brown. Nah, big dog, you made a move. Like Fran Brown was the right person for this, because I don't think nobody stepped up that was, and then y'all know we got Nick Williams over there. Hey, Nick Williams over there too. So I know everybody looking like, dog, I should have said yeah to this. You know who else I wish I would have said yeah to it, but he can't do it this year because he didn't get a year up on his belt yet at the Power 5 level, but I wish Willie Simmons would have came out and said, hey, Prime, let's do something. Boy, I wish Prime would have did something. God, dog. Not Prime, but Willie Simmons. I love Fran Brown for doing it. I love that too, but I wish Willie Simmons would have said something. Oh, boy, he would have brought Prime down here to Miami. Woo. Them boys could have left Colorado. Okay, man, boy, I would have rolled down there. If they get this record-breaking thing, I might slide up there. I don't know. Blue, you say, I like how you do the segments now. Coach Prime helped you out with that. It's game-changing, and we love to see the elevation. I appreciate that. Listen, I was telling my barber that last night. I said, man, the way I do the show now, really in reality, I'm going to tell y'all what I told him. I said, I thank God that y'all rolled out with me all 23, all 24, and the start of 25 without the segments. I don't even know, now that I do segments, I don't even know how I don't even know how I live without the segments. Whew, God sure enough let me make it through that. Because now that I got the segments, man, the segments are amazing. Make life so good. But hey, with that, let's jump into the next segment. The next segment is Shilo. Shilo is ready for the 40. I think he ready. I think my dog Shilo ready for the 40. And the reason I think he ready for the 40 is because he said, listen, East West Shrine Bowl, when I went to that practice, either right after that or the week after, he said for 8 weeks now, he's been practicing the 40. If you practice the 40 for 8 weeks, which that is normally what people do. Like, I want to make y'all understand this. Because I trained for, I thought I was going to the NFL. I clearly wasn't going, but I thought I was, and I trained like I was. So my football season got done in November. It was the first rounder that I knew. He started training for the NFL in December. Like, he was getting ready for the combine in February. He started training in December. But most people get there in January. So you train all January and you train most of February, and then you run your 40 at the combine. If you stand on your combine numbers, you good. But Shiloh didn't go to the combine, so he had more time. And then Coach Prime them didn't have a pro day in March. They pushed it back to April. So that gave him even more time. So Shiloh, with working with Sway, which I done heard, I know personally people who train with Sway that played at University of Miami. They say Sway is all that in a bag of chips, which y'all done heard. I've been told y'all that. Y'all done heard it from everybody else talking to. But I personally know somebody that trained with him. And they brought his workout to me one day while I was in college. He was at University of Miami, Lance Leggett. He's the owner of Taste One Boiled Peanuts. Go get y'all some. Taste One Boiled Peanuts. Go look my boy up, Lance Leggett. He played at University of Miami. He was a 5-star. Now, he ran track his whole life since elementary. How I know? Because his dad came to get me to run track, but I didn't understand how track would have blessed me, and I didn't. Oh, my goodness, I wish I would have ran track. All right, so Lance ran track. So Lance came home with the University of Miami Sway workout. Sway had them do, I think it was, I can't remember the number, but we either did 21 110s, 24 110s, or 28 110s. It was a lot of 110s, y'all. It was so many 110s, it was crazy. It was crazy. I said to myself, dog, this what University of Miami do? I said, I thought I was D1. I ain't that type of D1. I'm D1, but not that type of D1. That's when I knew Miami was on a whole nother level. I said, God, dog. So imagine he is giving Shiloh the top tier workout to get you right for that 40. Now, we don't know where Shiloh 40 is because didn't he have some ACL injuries? So Shiloh probably, before the ACL injuries, Shiloh probably was a 4.4 or 4.3. Probably. I'm not sure, but probably. But now with the way this go, now you have it where Shiloh he's recovering. Now he's past that, but he still had the ACLs. Now he's training. 8 weeks, strictly. Honestly, he know DB like the back of his hand, so that ain't gonna be hard. You still gotta get ready for it, but that ain't gonna be hard. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. I really want this boy to clock a 4.4, but I hope he could come out and shock us and clock a 4.3. I wish he could shock the world and run a 4.3. But with Sway, I know how Sway know he like that. Sway know that he is him. Not Shiloh, but he is the strength coach. He know that he him. He knows that he can walk, Shiloh through the steps. And Shiloh had plenty of time. Shiloh had the end of the year bowl game, which that ran you right into January. Then he maybe took some days off or got with Sway. Practice, went to the East-West Shrine, and now he on his journey. So this on Shiloh now, y'all. Shiloh got this week, and he's going to prep some the week of. He ain't going to go all out the week of because now, and then they said it. They told Shiloh, we going to build. They got the whole system for the 40. We going to start here, and we're going to build. So Shiloh, either this week is the last step or the next week the last step. But I think this week coming, probably the last step. So I think this week the last step. Man, somebody walking their dog, y'all. This the only side effect of being being outside. Being outside when I'm at my other location, ain't no dogs gonna ever come out there. But in this location, that's the only side effect. But yeah, Shiloh should eat this 40 up. I hope he give us a 4.3. But Prime even know he need a 4.4. Like we know he need that 4.4. That 4.4 gonna make him look good. But let me see what y'all talking about. Craig, you said Shiloh gonna run a 4.4. I want him to. If he clocks the 4.4, he pretty much done stamped a great opportunity for the NFL. He has to stamp that. BP, you said Coach Prime putting college football on the NFL level. Now pay the man. You know, we talked about that yesterday at the barbershop. Are they paying him? They got to pay him. I told them Coach Prime gonna be either top 5 or top 3 money-wise. They got to give him 10 mil or higher. And if you get 10 mil or higher, that's gonna stop you at the right situation. Monet, what's good? You say Prime asked why some of them didn't train with Sway. Oh, he did? I don't know. They must don't know who Sway is. I would have got with Sway. I ain't worrying about nobody else. I'm going with Sway. Forget that. Cam, you said Shiloh has been working every day, a week after the Shrine Bowl. Him and Mayers to show out for the CU Pro Day. Shiloh had an exclusive at the Pro. Yeah, I seen that. He ready for the 40. I want him to eat it up too, boy. Craig, you say you can't wait to see K-Salt. Yeah, K-Salt gonna do his thing. Rod, you say he's doing a 4.4. I want him to. I surely want this boy to get a 4.4. Nothing less. Nothing less. Now, if he can give us a 4.39, ooh, a 4.38, boy, that boy shot the world. That boy shot the world. Blue, you say you watch every single show. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, listen, I truly appreciate that. That's why I told my barber yesterday, I said, I make sure I thank everybody every show now. Because y'all don't have to rock with me, but y'all do, and I thank y'all for that. Black, you say, what's good, Colin? God wanted Coach Prime to not get the Florida State job and put him in Colorado when the NIL and the Porter started. Coach Prime at the right time. Yeah, he is. He is. I put a post up. It's funny that you said that. I put a post up where Coach Prime was on the interview back when he was getting drafted, and he said, yeah, Atlanta or Tampa Bay. That's where I wanted to be. Well, you know Tampa Bay is by me. So he would have did all that amazing work by me. Oh, my goodness. Then, you know, University of South Florida wanted to hire Prime. He would have did all that work by me. God, dog. It wasn't meant for him to be in Tampa Bay, y'all. God, dog, it wasn't meant for my boy to be in Tampa Bay. But hold on. Let's jump into that next subject. That next topic. Pro Day and the draft is almost here, y'all. The Pro Day and the draft is almost here. Like, we have 1 week that it is spring break. It's like Prime set it up just right. This week right here, he ain't got to worry about nobody practicing. All he get to do is, you know, be everywhere he want to be at. Call his sons, hang out with his sons. Hey, all right, come on, big dog, let's get it. This next week is on. Next week, you get to show the world. For both sons and everybody else. Next week, y'all get to show the world. So this week right here, y'all got to work. Now, my team, go out. Go wherever you go. Come back. Come back safely. Don't do no drinking that's gonna jack your life up. Don't do no type of smoking that's gonna mess your life up. If they say no, is no. Come back. Come back to me. But still, hey, over this week, practice. I need you to practice. Listen, I can't tell you to practice. But if you want to have a winning season, you got to get your body in something. You can't just let your body sit. All right? All right, cool. Now, son, Shiloh, Shedeur, let's get it. And the rest of my Colorado boys that's getting ready for this Pro Day. This our week. So, Pro Day is not this week coming. It's the first week of April the 4th. I think that's that Friday. So that's going to be a big event, y'all. That event going to be humongous. So this week right here, the last week to put the final touches on the type of season you want to have. You get to put the final touches on the season you want to have for your career. So everybody that want to go to the NFL, you better have been working from the end of that bowl game versus BYU, or if you played in any of the All-Star games, after that All-Star game, you better have been working. Because everybody going to be there. Everybody want to see Travis, because Travis didn't do a 40. Travis didn't do a vertical. Travis didn't do no drills. So they got, oh my goodness. You couldn't ask for nothing better than this. If I'm a player, this way you want to cut up at. Everybody coming. Everybody want to see Shador throw. And I hope, y'all, it's a throw that Shador gonna make. I'm gonna show y'all this throw. This the throw that they got every player doing. Shador gonna get up. He gonna say hit, and somehow he gonna spin out. He gonna run, and then he gonna come like this, and then he gonna throw it. Whew. Now he gonna throw it. And it's gonna be a deep ball. He gonna throw that thing real deep. Whew. And then I would say LeJohntay. I would say Jimmy. I would say Will Shepherd. But I'm going to tell y'all who I think going to be a... Remember this. I'm telling you now. The wide receiver that's going to catch that pass going to be Travis Hunter. It's either Travis Hunter or Jimmy. I think it's going to be one of them two. I would say LeJohntay, but I think... I could even say Will. But I think Travis, y'all tell me who y'all think gonna be on the end of that pass, because it's a big pass, y'all. They do it every year. I'm talking about this is the pass that they're gonna all the media is they're gonna drool over. I'm telling y'all now, this is what it's gonna be. They're gonna say, hi, he gonna swing around, he gonna come back, and he gonna say, whoo, and he gonna throw it. That play is gonna be the one that everybody drool over. All of them gonna put it up, and he gonna be in that indoor facility, and he gonna hang it. Whew. They're gonna say, wow, look at that. That's I don't know why that's their signature play, but I think it's out of Jimmy, Travis Hunter. I want to say Will Shepherd because he could run too. Not saying that they could, and LeJounte, all of them could run, but it's. And then the only reason what made me think it might not be Travis is because Trap might say, no, I don't want to do that one. I don't want to go all out like that. I don't want to run that one full out like that. So, y'all tell me who y'all think it is, but I'm telling y'all, they going to rate that play. Whew. And that's what it's going to look like. And it's going to be one of them at the end of that catch. Whoever catch it going to get a lot of love, but it's going to be on Shedeur. It's going to be on Shador. I'm glad we talking about Shador because that's my last segment of the day when we jump into that. But, yeah, y'all. So this pro day, this it, y'all. This really it. Like, if everybody that participated in the combine or this week's pro day, the Big 12 pro day, they got one more opportunity. One more opportunity. If they didn't like their numbers, if they don't like their numbers, they got an opportunity to come out here to the pro day and eat it up. But you got to be ready. You can't come out here half-stepping. You cannot come out here half-stepping or that's going to be it. But let me see what y'all talking about. Miss Harris, you say you think it's Jimmy. You say you think it's Jimmy. Or you hope it's Jimmy. Kim Baker, you say, will the pro day be televised? I'm pretty sure they televising that. Like, I know NFL Network got to be there. Like, that's a big event. Blue, you said Travis should not run the 40. I think he got I think if I'm him, I won't run it. You won't get none of the speed drills out of me. You'll get my vertical. You'll get my broad jump. And you'll get my DB drills and wide receiver drills. I'm not giving you the 40. Monet, you said crazy thing is, I am rewatching CU games and watching the UCF game right now. I miss football. Me too. Miss Claire, you say you think it's going to be Jimmy throwing too. That's who I think it is too almost. Because I think Travis going to say, no, I don't want that one, big dog. P, you said Jimmy. Craig, you say if Colorado knows what's best, they better pay Coach Brown. Oh, they going to pay him. They going to pay him. Andrea, what's happening? Jimmy need it. Yeah, I think that's who going to get it. Rod, you say Western. I think Jimmy for some reason. JP, you say he used to it though? Yeah. These guys, you say I think Jimmy needs it the most. Well, it ain't the fact that who need it. Well, he do. You could say he could need it, but it's just who gonna go out there and get it? Cause you got to go get that thing. Like cause he gonna throw it. He gonna really throw that thing. Whew. I guess it's gonna be a throw that they all just. I don't know why they make that throw like it's all that in a bag of chips, but that's what they do. TC, you think it's Jimmy? Yeah, well, Miss Harris, I think it's gonna be on the NFL Network. I think the NFL Network gonna pick it up. Miss Claire, you say, Colin, will you attend the spring game if they play? I don't know because I think, well, not I think, I'm already scheduled to go to the, what it is, the draft day. So I think I'm going to have to miss out on that one. But I don't know. Maybe God see fit I go. J-Rock, you said, say, Colin, I stayed 20 minutes from Grambling. And I went to college there. That's who they should have played, the world fame band. Yeah, Now, listen, if we could have had some, we could have had that going down too. That would have been good. But you know, Fran Brown stepped out there first. But let me hit y'all with that last segment. The last segment of the day, y'all. Where will Shedeur end up? Y'all, when I tell y'all this, listen. I don't know who gonna pick Shedeur now because I think the Browns went and got a quarterback, a veteran quarterback. The Giants just went and got Jameis Winston. Somebody was talking about that earlier, and I told y'all we were gonna talk about it. The Giants went and got Jameis Winston, and the Raiders got Geno Smith. The Titans already have Ali. I thought the Browns got Russell Wilson. I might be wrong, but every team we looking at got somebody. Like when it picked up a veteran quarterback. Now, all that could benefit. Oh, Salty, you say they ain't got nobody? Oh, well, where Russell Wilson at? Russell Wilson, he's still with the Steelers? I thought he did, but I could be wrong. And then, so I know the Giants got Jameis Winston. Jameis still young, because Jameis was, a 19-year-old in 2013? So if he was 19 in 2013, he's 29 in 23. And then so he's about to be 31. That's still young at quarterback. So Jameis still young. So the Giants, look at my the Giants, my baby boy at the window. I see you, I hear you. So yeah, I don't know where Shedeur gonna end up. This pretty unique to me because wherever he ends up, that will be my new NFL team. That will be my new NFL team. Y'all, I ain't had an NFL team. Matter of fact, y'all, honestly, I haven't ever had an NFL team I rock with from draft day to the end of the season. I have never had an NFL team I done that with. I never even had a college. Well, I did used to like. Well, I like the players. So when I liked the players, I would like their team. And that's basically how we with Coach Prime. I like Coach Prime, so I was with him at Jackson State. Now I'm here with him. If he was going anywhere else, I'd go there too. So now I get to follow Shedeur to the NFL, but it's different because I don't know who that Shedeur gonna be. But that's gonna be my new NFL team. Travis Hunter team gonna be my team. And the rest of the boys, they gonna be my team as well. But I know for a fact Shedeur is gonna be a main centerpiece. So I have a lot to talk about. Travis Hunter gonna be a main centerpiece. I have a lot to talk about. Now, if the other players can implement themselves so well that they give me a lot to talk about, I'm gonna talk about them. But I'm gonna talk about them anyways. But I just know Travis Hunter and Shedeur is gonna give me a lot to talk about. So those are gonna be my new NFL teams. I'm pretty excited about that, y'all. I didn't know that I was going to the NFL. I started thinking about it last year that I was gonna have me an NFL team, but now we here. Your boy in the NFL now. Hey, life in football in the NFL now. Hey, I always wanted to go to the league now. I always wanted to go to the league, so I guess I'm in the league now. Salty, you say the Browns got Deshaun Watson and Pickett. Okay, so that okay. So everybody still got a veteran quarterback, y'all. So I don't know, but unless they saying Deshaun gonna be trash, and I know Pickett ain't biting nothing. Well, I ain't saying Pickett ain't biting nothing. Pickett could go out there and ball like a dog, but Pickett don't scare nobody. But with Jameis Winston in New York, I can see him being a mentor for Shedeur. With Geno with the Raiders, I can see him being a mentor. At the Titans, I think he could take over, unless they pick Cam Ward. I think either one of them could take over and take that Titans job. The Browns, if y'all get Shedeur and keep him, I know y'all talk to Coach Prime. I know Coach Prime had to sign off on that. And if Shedeur goes to the Browns would do everything in their power to make sure Shedeur is gravy. I know that for a fact. Ain't no way that he go there and Prime don't have his finger all over that. So do you say the Titans and the Vikings need a QB? I thought the Vikings had a QB. But let me see what y'all talking about. It's just, I don't know where he's going to end up. That's pretty, it's different. Like, I wonder, will he know the week of or the night of? Because I heard Reggie Bush say he thought he was going to the Texans, which I really believe the Texans should have went with Vince Young. That would have changed the game. But I don't know where Shador gonna end up. I just know that's gonna be my new NFL team. Coach Dre, what's happening? Platinum, what's happening? I appreciate it. Blue, you say you hope Russell go to the Browns. It seemed like he might, but that's what they were talking about. JP, you say you can't see two sitting. In the right situation, I could. Like if you get him with a Pete Carroll and a Geno Smith, I could see him waiting. I could see him waiting. You get him with a Jameis Winston, I could see him waiting. I could get that. I don't even think Prime would trip off. Now, I ain't asked Prime, but I don't think they would trip off that. Black, you say Shedeur going to the New York Giants and Jameis Winston going to be the bridge. I heard, matter of fact, Salty sent it to me, that the Giants have never in their history, at least I don't think since 1924, drafted a brother at quarterback. So I don't know if that's going to happen. That's pretty crazy, ain't it? They ain't never drafted a brother. Especially since the wave coming now. Like, you better get you a brother. J-Rock, you say, will you cover the details of the NFL team? Like the coaching staff and the players like you cover CU? You know what, J-Rock? I'm not sure, like, how I'm going to go into it. But I know I probably end up. I probably have to because we'll have to see what they need. Because when they draft Shedeur, I got to go see what we got at that team. Then I got to go see what we need and what they talking about. So basically, yeah, I think I'll be all into it too. I think I will. It just seems like that's the flow of how I have to go. Because we got to know who's going to protect him. Got to know who his wideouts are. Got to know who his running back are. Do they got some big-time coaches? How long the offensive coordinator been there? Is it a good offensive coordinator? Yeah. We're going to dive deep. Maria, you say, I thought Deshaun Jackson was hurt and we'll be back. He will be out. Oh, he out for the whole season? I ain't know that. I ain't know he was supposed to be out. I knew he was hurt, but I ain't know he was supposed to be out. Oh, this thing getting real. Rod, you say top 3 picks need a quarterback, so he has a good problem. Yeah, top 3. And 2 of them got to get picked. Cam Ward and him. Blue, you say you going to the Raiders. We going to see. South, you say Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers are still free agents. Coach Dre, appreciate it. Lady C, Mike, what's happening? Appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. Well, y'all, hey, Julius, Jay Hamilton, you say there's going to be a trade. It probably will be. But see, a team can tell you they want you and then don't even get you. Blue, you say if the Vikings was smart, they'll trade up, trade Jay. They would, yes. The Vikings get it. I want to go see that dome anyways. Victor, you say the Titans taking 2 in first and Jimmy Horn in the 4th. Shiloh in the 6th. I don't know, man. It seemed like they like Cam. But look, y'all. I told y'all, whenever you think about it, pray for Miss Jobs with her losing her father. And pray for my mother-in-law. You know, give a shout out to the GOD for my mother-in-law. We gotta go check on her today. I might be back on later today. Maybe. I don't know. At least on the other channels. Possibly. I keep saying that, but I gotta set something in stone. This week going forward, I think I will set 6 o'clock. I start a show at 6 p.m. and for the college football with Colin Moore. Derek, what's happening? And Texas football with Colin Moore. So if you haven't subscribed to those channels, please do so. Texas football with Colin Moore, college football with Colin Moore. Do so. We're going to ride out on them. I may come back on the other day. Or I'll do something on there. But yes, thank y'all like always. I want to make sure I tell y'all always. I thank y'all for giving me moments of your day to let me join your life for an hour a day. Thank you for allowing me to join your life for an hour a day. And then when I do my other shows on them other 2 channels, allow me to join your life for an extra 18 minutes on each show. I appreciate that. No doubt about it. I truly appreciate that. I thank y'all for that. Without y'all, it would be a hard show to do without anybody talking to me. Cause y'all gotta understand what it looked like. What it looked like is somebody ride by, like, what is that boy doing? But they don't know I'm having a conversation about stuff I love with basically y'all my new family. With I got a family. I got my family out here, and I ain't even know that I was gonna get a new family in 2023. So 2023, I didn't know I was gonna have a new family. So y'all my extended family. When God allowed, because you know you gotta start with ideals. You have a thought, then it turns into an idea, then you turn into take action. Well, I have some thoughts and some ideals that I want to turn into action as God keep allowing me to grow. And when he do, oh my goodness, we gonna do what we do. But hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.